Hey everybody, so I am making fish today. I just wanted everybody to sit up here and let y'all know I'm making some whiting. I got the fish going, I got the grease frying. Then I'm sitting up here, my husband over there folding clothes, getting on my nerves low key. Then I'm sitting up here, what else am I making? I got the asparagus. No, I'm not doing asparagus, I'm doing Brussels sprouts. And then I'm gonna do a sweet potato casserole. Oh, it's gonna be so good. I know y'all really gonna like this, because one thing is I do my big one in the kitchen. I know I need to shave. I definitely need to go to the barber. I need a haircut as it is. But I've just been so busy, but I'm going to get it done. So that's me throwing out the fish bag. I had cleaned the fish off already. Made sure I rubbed it down with some lemon. Got it real good. Y'all see my blue accent wall in the back. I am still not done with my kitchen. The last thing I got to do in my kitchen is my cabinets. I will be changing the cabinets out. And I had changed the floor. I had changed the walls. Y'all see, look at that baby shrimp. I said to my husband, why would you pick up these little bit of shrimp? These things is babies. I was sitting here like, I ain't throw the shrimp out, by the way. But I said that shrimp is low-key type small. I was like, damn, baby, you could have got a bigger shrimp. I ain't gonna front. But it's all good. So that's the seasoning I'm gonna use. I am using a fish fry because I do not feel like making my own seasoning right now, but it is what it is. I do wear black gloves anytime I cook seafood just because of contamination. I definitely don't really need it because I'm home. I'm not at work. You know, when I work at the group home, I sit up here and I use gloves because I'm cooking other people's food. And here you see me shake, 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 shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Let me get it like you like. I had to close that because that was getting on my nerves. And let me shake it some more. Let me shake it some more. Yes, y'all see that seasoning. It is seasoned, baby. And it ain't salty because we don't do salty. Not at all. Anybody that makes salty seafood, I can't fuck with you. I mean, I can't mess with you because I can't do that salty seafood. I'm moving a drink. That's my client's drink. He set up here and brought his own drink to the house. And I'm wearing a white shirt doing this. Why am I wearing a white shirt? And the shirt look blue. I don't know if it's the wall and the cabinets that got the shirt looking like low-key, like with a hint of blue. But I ain't got no blue shirt on. That is a white, pure T-shirt. And I'm just doing what I do in the kitchen, you know, making my family some dinner. They was definitely excited because anytime I cook, they know it's going to be good. Now, don't get it twisted. My husband will get up in this kitchen and cook, but it ain't going to be like mine. It ain't going to taste like mine. And I'm not saying he can't cook, but he definitely had to learn. I definitely thought having a Hispanic husband that I was about to get all the papusas and tamales, and I ain't getting none of that. So I'm teaching him. I learned how to cook from my mom and my grandmother. My mother, y'all may hear me talk about her on my podcast or on this channel as well. We do not get along, but that woman can throw down and she can cook in the kitchen. I'll tell y'all no lie. That woman definitely can make some food, and she don't play around when she get in that kitchen. She get busy. So here I am. I'm just sitting here getting it ready, you know, making sure it's all battered. You know, I always make sure you dry your fish. Anytime you about to fry fish, if you about to fry something, make sure it is dry. Do not sit here. Unless you're doing a wet batter into a dry batter mix, unless you're going to do something like that, make sure your fish is dry, people, because what's going to happen is just your fish is going to steam. It ain't going to fry. It's going to be in that grease steaming instead of frying. And don't overcrowd your pot. That's the big thing. Don't overcrowd your pot. I definitely got to show y'all this fish because it is the seasoning. Oh, I had to step away. I'm back. How you doing? So here we are. I'm sitting here just waiting for that grease to get ready. I had to check the grease with my thermometer. I usually know how to check grease, and I don't even need a thermometer, but, you know, I'm just trying to be more accurate, make sure it's, you know, real right, because usually I just sprinkle a little flour in that grease, and that's how I check it, but it's all good. Yeah, so I'm sitting here. What am I doing right now? Because I can't even tell y'all. What am I about to do? Oh, I'm getting, you know, I had to get me some paper towels ready because I needed something to catch that grease once that fish came out. You know, I don't want no greasy fish. You know, I usually put my fish on a rack and let the grease drip down, but I could not find my rack for some reason. And y'all don't think my kitchen is a mess. I am in the middle of cooking and cleaning at the same time because we cook and clean as we go. We don't just sit up here and cook and make a mess. Because everybody know I definitely ain't gonna be the one to clean it. Oh, I had used some onion seasoning. That's the onion soup mix that you could buy at Walmart. That's the Great Value brand. I love the way it tastes. You can get the real value. I got both. I get both. But sometimes I just get that great value because it's on sale. And I put that on my Brussels sprouts because I wanted an onion flavor for the Brussels sprouts, and I sautéed them in with a little bit of butter, nothing too crazy, and some pepper and some salt. Kept it light, didn't want to make it heavy. And then I'm just sitting here still waiting for that oil to get ready. Once that oil's ready, then we gonna go in. Y'all already know. Yes. So I'm over here. I'm having to think to myself, like, what am I doing right now? Because I got so much on my mind, so much on the brain today, so much stuff. I had so much running around to do. I went to go check on a property today. Went to go check on that and see how that's looking because I'm thinking about getting a third property where I live. There's that fish. Y'all see it, seasoned, flavored. Yes, y'all see that seasoning dropping off just a tad, but it's seasoned. Yes. Y'all see that, and it ain't salty because we don't like that. So the man had told me he was charging one price, and he went up $2,000 on the house, the price of the house. And I'm like, sir, you told me this price. That's what it's listed for. Now you telling me it's $2,000 more? I don't think so, sir. So we're gonna have to bring that down we're gonna bring that price down $7,000 on that house. Cause who you think you playing with? Cause you ain't playing with me, not me, not Z, not Zafir, not No Love Lost 2.0. So we about to pop that fish in that grease. We about to get that ready because it's time to start frying because these boys got to eat and my man got to eat. And I got to serve the king. I'm the king of the household, but he king too in charge. So I just threw those Brussels sprouts in. I cleaned those Brussels sprouts off with some water and vinegar. And then I sprayed them down with some water, made sure they was good to go. And then now I'm about to sit up here and start shaking those Brussels sprouts up in the pan. Now it's time to start dipping that fish. Now you want to make sure you shake your fish off. You don't want all that excess batter in your grease. It's unnecessary. It's just gonna burn at the bottom of your pan. And ain't nobody want no burnt grease grind with no fish. No, we not doing that. That's that onion, that great value onion soup that I was telling y'all about. I'm telling you, that will change the game of your meal. I'm telling you, that'll make your meal like 10 times better. I tell you no lie. It'll definitely set the game off, and you'll definitely enjoy yourself and be like, damn, that shit was good. Ooh. So I'm telling y'all, go try that great value soup mix in your food. You just don't have to make soup with it. So then I'm sitting here, I'm about to get to frying because it's time to sit here and get this bad boy in. So I got the fish in the grease. I also have to fry the shrimp too because I don't know if y'all seen that little baby shrimp in the beginning of the video. So I'm definitely going to be frying some shrimp too, but the shrimp is going to get fried last. I'm not putting them together. Y'all see them Brussels sprouts seasoned. Okay, Miss Dash. Miss Dash says she got to get up in on this. So I'm about to let Miss Dash slide up in the mix and put her right up on there and then close her up. And then we can't forget that Creole seasoning. You already know. We got to get that Creole seasoning on there. Sprinkle just a little bit. Like I said, you don't want your food to be salty. You don't need to over season. A lot of people be like, oh, just keep seasoning till you feel the ancestors tell you to stop. That's what I do. I don't measure. I season to the ancestors say, all right, that's enough. You playing now. And then I cut it out. But like I said, we don't want this food to be salty. We want it to be lightly seasoned. We want to actually taste the food. We don't want to just taste the seasoning. So, a lot of people make that mistake when they cook. They just can taste the seasoning and they don't taste the food. What's the point of cooking the meat if you ain't going to taste the goddamn food? So I'm dropping that fish in right now. Sliding in 4 pieces, nothing too big. Don't want to overcrowd your pot because if you overcrowd your pot, what's going to happen is your food is not going to cook correctly at the right temperature. It's going to bring the temperature of your food down if you overcrowd your pot full of anything. When you fry chicken, you fry fish, anything you fry. Pork chops, because we don't eat pork in this house. This is a pork-free house. So anytime you fry certain things, do not overcrowd your pot, people.